Good thoughts from Vision's daily devotion, The Word for Today.
In 1 Samuel 17 verse 50 we read that David prevailed with a sling and a stone. The word for today is about tackling your giant head on. American pastor Chuck Swindoll says, Goliath reminds me of the visually impaired discus thrower. He didn't set any records, but he sure kept the crowd awake. Every day, Goliath paraded along the slopes of the valley of Elah, issuing threats. The only response from the Israeli troops was the sound of knees knocking and teeth chattering. The giant's strategy of fear and intimidation worked until David introduced him to the Lord of hosts, and, with a sling and a stone, struck the Philistine and killed him. Now, to this day, two timeless truths remain. First of all, you won't win the battle by employing the enemy's technique. When you fight with the world's weapons, you become like the world. 1 Samuel 17 verse 50 says, "But there was no sword in the hand of David's hand." His most powerful weapon, the thing that made him unique and gave him victory, was his inner shield of faith. It kept him free from fear, cleared his vision, and gave him composure amidst the chaos. Secondly, slaying giants takes skill and discipline. Wielding the sling and stone of the Spirit is much more delicate than swinging the club of the flesh. Paul says in Ephesians 6 verse 12, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." Now note that wrestling isn't a team sport. Goliath said, "Choose one man to come down and fight me." For the duration of the battle, you're the enemy's sole target. If you're facing your own personal giant, be like David. Turn him over to God. Load up your sling and let God win the victory for you. Tackle your giant head on. That's Vision's Word for Today.
The Word for Today, Australia's most widely read daily devotion. Read it, share it or subscribe. Free at vision.org.au or in the Vision app. Just another way Vision is helping you look to God daily.